Oh yeah, I have to switch that one. Hello, welcome. We are here with game number 2 of No Tidehunter taking on 4FC. It is the Eizo Cup March. We are going to be seeing which one of these two teams is going to be making it to the semi-finals, which is going to be played tomorrow at 18:15, sorry. So 6 PM CT time. Around there-ish. The semi-finals as well as the finals will be casted by Toby and Epi, I believe. So you can tune in for them tomorrow. But for now, we are still in the dark regarding who is going to be going towards that semi-final spot. Wow, I just have to do this. There we go, there we go. I think this is going to be it. Just trying to turn off the slow mode for the chat and Twitch. I hope that worked because yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have one game up for No Tidehunter. They haven't managed to take down 4FC in the previous game. Very convincing. And they're gonna be going for the Leshrac Lifestealer combination already. The open wound setting up for Split Earth. So far already very good for them, as we have got the Nyx, the Coddle, the Nyx, the Wisp and the Bat Rider being banned out. Nature's Prophet, same bans as previous game. And the Coddle making it through this time. It is going to be Coddle and Darkseer on the side of 4FC. And we're going to be seeing which hero they're going to be picking up together with that. They kind of need to have a carry. Maybe they want to go just for the old-fashioned Phantom Lancer just to guarantee them a late game. But they need to make sure that they can also take the mid game. And with the Darkseer, so far they're not really showing it. And it is... It's not gonna be the case. Oh wow, they pick up a Shadow Demon, and now like No Tidehunter, they already releasing a bit of their strategy. I mean, S4's signature hero Magnus picked up, even though Bulldog can play that as well, leaving the lone druid in the pool. So we're gonna be up to 4FC to decide if they still want to ban that one, which they probably do. So wasting a ban on that one, while No Tidehunter, they're still open for they're giving so much away already. And it's going to be something for 4FC to try and do something about it. I mean, they know that they're up against an RP, so mid-game is sorted, late game is for the Lifestealer. They know that No Tidehunter is probably going to be banning out that Phantom Lancer still, because 4FC, they miss a carry, they miss a solo mid. With the Queen of Pain, actually, the first ban for 4FC, they don't want to play it themselves. Kind of risky to ban it out already, I guess, but if you want to pick up something like a Puck or something, then No Tidehunter will now know that they're probably going to be forced to ban that out if they don't want to be playing against it. But then I guess they force out a ban out for already that one. And maybe No Tidehunter will forget about the carries? Nah, that's not going to be happening. It's going to be the Gyrocopter that they're going to be banning out. More mid lane heroes going to be banning out by 4FC. Interesting to see though, kind of expecting then to see No Tidehunter having the Magnus on the off lane. Something of course that Bulldog plays as well, but not really convincing that, I mean, S4's Magnus is kind of his thing. There goes the Puck. No surprise there, as I said, why they banned it out. Let's see if the Phantom Lancer are still gonna get banned out, because that's the one that I'm kinda waiting for, to see if No Tidehunter is comfortable facing him or not. Gonna see the last ban out coming for 4FC. Are they gonna ban out another mid laner? No, finally, Lone Druid. That's the one that we were waiting for as well. And there's a Clockwork, so Phantom Lancer are still in the pool. And No Tidehunter, they're not gonna pick him up. Oh, they pick up the Tiny. I like this. Tiny and Keeper of Light is actually a pretty decent combination. Like, the reason why Tiny is so strong when he's level 8 is because he has that combination. Right? The Avalanche Toss combination. And he has mana boots at that point, so he can actually cast it more than just once. But at the start of a game, he can only cast, like... On the lane, he's not that big of an issue. The lane is not that big of a... He has a mana battery behind him, meaning that Tiny can definitely dominate his lane. And the Shadow Demon there means that there's going to be disruption to set things off for.
5 seconds
and he is going to make sure that Tiny can get in range of that target to get the Avalanche and Toss combination off properly. And imagine how much damage it will do extra when there's actually a Soul Catcher up on that target. No Tidehunter in a bit of a loss of how to deal with this one, taking their time, actually taking into their bonus time. They still need an offlaner. We still have Bounty Hunter in the pool. We still also have the Storm Spirit in there, even though I don't think it's really something that No Tidehunter often plays. But I'm only saying that because of the Lifestealer is there, and Bounty Hunter Lifestealer Bomb is of course also a possibility. But Storm Spirit Lifestealer Bomb Also quite nice to see, even though there's, yeah, well, they can actually still do that. Just checking how much shutdown 4FC has so far. They could also still pick up a support depending on what they're going to be doing. And the Chen is also still in the pool if they want to secure a jungle hero and then just have Shrek and Lifestealer as a dual lane. But they're going to go for support. They're going to be going for a Rubik, and that's going to be a Bloodseeker.
Dire team pick.
Now, we've seen Dignitas pick up a Bloodseeker. I think it was in the D2L. And they actually won from MTW versus that? Am I saying that right? I think I did. But, I don't think I've ever casted a game with a Bloodseeker in it. Luna. So Luna will be picked up by No Tide. That would mean that Lifestealer probably will be going on the off lane. We've seen that before from No Tide actually, having Bulldog play that Lifestealer on the solo long lane. Luna on Loda, and that will be about a Bloodseeker. Yeah. So this is gonna be 4FC going all or nothing. Their mid game is where if they don't have their mid game, they're not gonna get this game. Like, no chance at all. They need their lanes and they need their mid game. As soon as Bloodseeker's level 6, we're gonna try to see him roam probably, and trying to go for those kills. See how this is gonna go though. Bloodseeker. Okay. No Tidehunter. Gonna be having a Luna playing the Luna. It's gonna be EGM playing the Rubik, Aki on the Leshrac this time, S4 of course on the signature Magnus, and then a Bulldog on the Lifestealer on the offlane. And we'll be seeing 4FC once again. Strangby, he's gonna play the carry. He's gonna be playing the Tiny this time, with the Shadow Demon being played by Prachiatili. And we'll be seeing Blumberg, who's actually knows, I believe, we're gonna be playing the Bloodseeker, and Tobba on the Keeper of the Light. And last but not least is Krilly with his 4 friends, but this time only Krilly. He's gonna be playing once again the offlane. This time he's doing it on the Darkseer. And Bloodseeker. Yay! So he has got his Blood Rage. I never cast a Bloodseeker, you know, you have to be patient with me. I never play Bloodseeker because I don't like him. I know the Rapture because every time again I get, like, you know, hunted down. I did cast a Bloodseeker game once. No, I didn't. No, that was just me playing a game up against a Bloodseeker. Because I remember making a comment about his Rapture. That was not really in my my normal kind of comments, so oh well, let's just share that. Anyways, if it happens this game, if he's gonna own, I will make something. I will make the comment again. This time actually in a cast, but we'll find out if he's gonna own. He needs to own first. I haven't seen a Bloodseeker in a public competitive match own in quite a long time. Ooh, no Tidehunter were the ones to pick it up earlier. Okay. Point taken. We take your Bloodseeker and we raise you by 1. We have an aggressive trial and once again no Tidehunter. Open Wound, Splitter, Telekinesis, a lot of aggression coming off from No Tide. With the Disruption, of course, to be the safe one on the safe lane. Tiny is going to be not able to do that much, even though with the Illuminate, with your Chakra Magic, he should be able to get something off. But right now, it is Toppa that actually spec'd up his Illuminate first. So no Chakra Magic just yet. Let's see, though. No Tidehunter should be the one to be able to be aggressive here. As, Bulldog actually gonna be the carry here, so no offlane for him. It's gonna be these two that can actually roam around a lot though, because I don't think that Bulldog is in any chance of dying. He has got his rage soon as well, and he will be able to have an escape mechanism with that. And then these two are free to roam. They place a ward, but the Radiant team, they ping around, they know exactly what's going on, and it's gonna be Blumberg that's gonna be really safe with that, as your S4 already taking the lane past his tower, able to get himself his level 2, and we're going to be seeing Aki and EGM roaming back. Sentry wards for everything, sentry wards clearing out those sentry wards should be able to, unless they don't find it of course, but we'll find out if they do. At least it will be tough for him to get there without really getting himself into any trouble, because there will be a Split Earth and a Telekinesis. So that's working out just fine for No Tide for so far. Gonna be seeing Blomberg on 5 for 1 with S4 sitting on 8 for 5. And he actually picked up Empower first. Just to get that extra bit of damage in there and maybe push out the lane a bit extra even. Trying to, I mean, denies are gonna be just as important as last hits for this one, because if you're gonna be able to harass that Bloodseeker, that's all nice, but he'll be able to heal himself up anyway. Nice. They get the vision with the Shadow Poison, they know it's there. But instantly we see No Tidehunter respond. They're looking for a kill. Maybe they're gonna be able to find the Shadow Demon, but they won't be able to catch up in time anymore. As they will be trying to take down the Sentry Ward for themselves. Sentry Ward countering Sentry Ward, of course. Nice job for No Tide. Even though right at this moment 4FC knows where the Sentry is and they could actually try to counter it again because they still have one Sentry. But do they really want to use it in this case? I don't really think so. Well, they could try actually. Illuminate gonna hit AGM, at least. S4 going for a rune there on the bottom rune spot. As I mean, I'm still looking for the first blood. Gonna happen here on this bottom lane, I would imagine. If it's gonna be No Tidehunter overextend, or is it gonna be No Tidehunter trying to go for a kill that they really want? One of the two is gonna be the case. 4FC might try to counter initiate. They have got the potential. They don't have the combination yet though with the Avalanche and Tosh at the same time. Actually, they're gonna go for this. Illuminate's gonna fly through as well. Avalanche and still hits it. It's gonna be the first blood that goes towards 4FC, and they're gonna be able to catch out the Rubik as well. Admiral Bulldog gonna get a toss in the face. Will be able to stay alive through that one, but can't really come back until after he popped himself, and that is gonna be counter aggression from 4FC. Disruption to start things off, and the tiny popping the clarity, of course, helping out with having him getting enough mana before he was able to, was needed to do the Avalanche Toss combination. He's completely out of mana after that, but then again, you have got yourself a Keeper of the Light. That's why you have got one. You can continue to throw out that combination. And that's gonna be 4FC pulling ahead on the aggressive trial, and Telekinesis back into the tower range, but the Illumination will make sure that No Tidehunter is not going to be able to chase that. In the meantime, of course, it's still load of free farming on the top lane. That's something that you still have to take into consideration. So even if No Tide is not really successful with this tri lane, they still will have got that, well, that Luna taking a bit of extra experience and gold by herself on the top lane, as we do have Curly, of course, trying to slow him down, trying to pull the lane apparently a bit as well. Gonna be surging himself away. He's level 5. A bit higher level than the Luna. He's gonna actually be finding S4 here as well. He's not level 6 just yet, but they're still gonna go for it. The Shockwave is there, Skewer is there. And Losing Beam is gonna set things off. Shockwave will finish things off, and S4 gets himself a kill. Nicely done, as Aki actually rotated middle to make sure that there's not going to be any experience wasted. They knew that the aggressive trialing was not really working out as intended, so they're going to be here also a bit to get that extra experience. Aki is going to be backing off after knowing that S4 is going to be back. You have to, of course, I mean, this situation, this scenario, making sure that there's not going to be any experience wasted is all the more important, especially if you're going to be having that aggressive trialing going for you. TP back in again from Curly towards the top lane to be harassing Loda a bit more. Loda is out of mana, has got his level 6, but can't really go for that Eclipse because he doesn't have any mana. Unfortunately for him, it's going to be Bloodseeker, who is almost level 6. We're going to see what he's going to do when he hits that, because I mean, we haven't really seen anything on the Bloodseeker just yet. He is full on HP, full on mana, and let's see what he can do here. He doesn't really have a Force Staff, he doesn't really have the attack damage yet to take down S4. Especially since S4 has got himself some mana of his own. And I don't think he's afraid to skewer when he has got the Rupture on him, but we'll find out. I actually think he might be able to just roam and try and fight Leshrac or something like that. You know, easy kills. As Bulldog is going to get ganked here. Toppa coming in from the side as well, as the Shadow Demon also running towards him. Shadow Demon, who is going to be coming in. There he is. And that's going to be Toppa. He needs a disruption right now. Avalanche Toss is still going to be happening. Bulldog in some trouble. Is going to be going down. Strangby taking the death. Taking the kill, that is.
My life is too big to be stolen.
Yep. That is gonna be Aki taking some harassment from the Shadow Poison. 3 stacks with level 2. Might actually be doing quite a bit there. Nope, it's only level 1 on the Shadow Poison, level 3 on the Shadow Poison actually. Level 2. Level 2. Not gonna be enough to take him down anyways. With a good kill going the way of 4FC, picking off that carry, semi-carry. As we almost have level 7 on the Bloodseeker. Like, the thing is, 4FC, I mean, they've got this bottom lane going well for themselves, and it feels like they're a bit happy with that as it goes. But I still kind of think that that Bloodseeker still has to make a difference, because you still have got a free farming Luna. You've got a Magnus that's doing really well for himself at 38 for 16 on his last hits, while this Bloodseeker is really not getting anything done based on last hits. He does have his face boots right now, so that will help out. But he's only 22 for 5, and you see the net worth. You see that he's lowest up on the top 3 of 4FC themselves, with even the Darkseer on the hard lane being ahead of him. Darkseer is going for a soul ring, I would believe. Soul ring. Roaming. That's not a word. Roaming. Rotating. So roaming combination between rotating and roaming. I guess that's what EGM and Aki are doing. As EGM is a bit slower because he doesn't have boots. EGM doesn't have boots either, but he is a horse, I guess. So he is quite a bit faster than EGM. So you see him holding up a bit. Like that's a big difference, by the way. But it's already the Curly that backed himself up on his Darkseer. In the meantime, Tiny getting some free farm. He's already been involved in all 3 kills so far. Got himself 2 last hits on them even. He is 31 for 6. Doing highest for his team. But we still see the Luna and the Magnus pulling up ahead. So maybe the aggressive tri-lane didn't work out for No Tide. But they're still winning on the other 2 lanes. So they're still doing okay for themselves, I guess, in a way. As still Bloodseeker are sitting around his tower, not doing anything extra. Come on, you can do it. You're a Bloodseeker, you can try to go find someone. There's no wards up though for the Dire team. For the Radiant team, only the Sentry ward. But I was thinking, like, if you're a Bloodseeker, you want to go for ganks, you want to make sure that you're getting a guaranteed gank. And right now, you can't go anywhere for a guaranteed gank. Because what do you see on the map? You see a Magnus with an RP up, no can do. You see a Loda with a Eclipse off, no can do. And you see the Lifestealer who has got a Rage. No can do. So these are the only 2 that he could basically gank, but he doesn't see them. He doesn't know where they are. Oh, hello. Hello, Governor. It's gonna be Krilly. He's gonna be getting a telekinesis if EGM has his way, I guess. Not gonna get it anymore. I have to back off. And it's gonna be a kill going on the bottom lane. It's gonna be Bulldog going down again.
I think you bit off more than you could chew.
Avalanche toss going through, and that's gonna be no rage to help him out. Interestingly enough, he's level 5. No escape yet with the Infest, which you'll get at level 6. We still have no RP being used. As for having that one in his pocket, we have a rotation. We have a rotation. He realized where the supports were, so he's on his way. Step. Bloodseeker works a bit awkward, I guess.
Radiant's middle tower
Nobody runs like that.
Attack. Dire's top tower is under
You know
attack.
how painful this is for the back of your, like, your arm muscles, not the one on the front, but the one on the back. I think is it your triceps? Like if you run like this and the blade are actually quite heavy, you're holding them like the weight is like all on the back side of your shoulders. That must be terrible. And his shoulders are not even that big, so he doesn't even have the muscles to carry him that way, I guess. And he's back in the middle lane. Well. Oh, we're gonna go for S4. He still has a skewer. Can actually use it if he really wants to. Telekinesis vacuum back in. S4. Now being forced to stand still. Is also being silenced up. Goes down. It is gonna be the Curly that helps out. They're gonna be able to get EGM as well. And that's gonna be a double kill going the way of the Bloodseeker, actually. So nicely done for him as he came back to the middle lane just in time. To get himself the double kill with the help of his friends. Of course, I mean, it is his friends, it is for friends. Plus Krilly. Well, I got helped by a friend by Krilly, I guess. In that case. Sorry. I'm totally drifting off target here. Has no time to pick up their a tier 1 tower going down. First tower to go down in the game, by the way, so get a bit of gold advantage for No Tide Hunters. They definitely need that because, I mean, like, we see the gold and we see that it's still No Tide Hunter that's doing okay for it. I mean, they're still not that far behind, only 250, which is basically nothing if you're 5 kills behind, but it feels like they're losing a bit of leeway there, a bit of, come on people. That's an RP. Yep. Killing off the Tiny and the Shadow Demon, so double kill going away on the bottom lane. Missing that one. It's getting late. This is gonna be the 6th, 7th game that I'm casting tonight, so, you know. And I wasn't even planning on casting anything, meaning that I didn't even eat in advance. And my Red Bull's starting to wear off. Oh well, this doesn't really matter. You're still gonna be able to watch this game, which is something that you want to do because otherwise you wouldn't be able to watch the game. Yay! Okay, so gank, Bulldog, Avalanche, Toss. Oh, the Illuminate is gonna be too late. The Ravage is the Rage is first, and that's gonna be it for a Bulldog. He's gonna be able to get away that time. So that's gonna be 2 extra kills going away of No Tide. That will mean the experience graph that was kept even with those kills going away for FC, it's gonna be dropping down very low, or a lot lower than it was before, lower down to the bottom, going the way of No Tide, purely because of the rotations that have happened constantly because 4FC. They were behind on experience basically, and right now They are actually behind in numbers as well, as No Tide got himself some kills. Oh, they find themselves to support. ZGM is going to be going down. He's a dead Rubik. And we're going to be seeing Aki running for his life. This time he'll be able to do that. And there will be also Loda just hanging around there should someone chase him down. With EGM going down, kinda, you know, they went for a gank. Didn't work out. Oh well. 4FC continuing to rotate. Now the thing is, I said it earlier, with the rotation you kind of miss a bit of experience. But this Bloodseeker, he's now 3-4-0. Doing quite okay for himself. Quite curious to see what he's gonna go for. If he's gonna go for the pub build, for a 4-staff, or if he wants to go for something else. 4-staff would be pretty nice. 1900 gold for him. I mean, sometimes in games, I guess we see a Bloodseeker going for fast radiance to just get more burst damage, or burn damage, I should say. We'll see what he's gonna go for. Time will tell, and that's the only thing we can rely on right now, as we see that Tiny is actually going to go for the Academics as a first item, picked himself up a point booster, so he's going to be trying to go for that semi-carry build, I guess, and not really going for that for the ganking kind of build with a blink dagger. No, maybe later on he'll get that, but Academics, he wants a tree first. I'm hoping that he picks up a tree before he picks up the grow, because that would be very hilarious to watch, but I think he's going to pick up a grow at the next level, unfortunately for me. Because then he carries the tree around like really funny. And he's getting still 1k gold in favor of No Tide. It was really nothing. Also, you have to consider that there's one tower in favor of No Tide Hunter as well, and that tower can be that gold advantage that we just saw them getting. EGM, he's going to be level 5. Still no stealing spells. Actually, stealing spells from Bloodseeker would be really useful. Either you get the Rupture, big control spell with that one, and you can turn it around against the Bloodseeker. Nice. And you of course also got the silence, which is helping out a lot if you want to try to stop the Tiny from doing his combination or something like that. Avalanche, just harassment, Illuminate will fly through, actually misses Bulldog. And he opens up, rages, gonna go for the Keeper of Light. Keeper of Light, getting himself some extra mana because, you know, apparently that helps before you die. Eclipse gonna be killing off Strangby, and that's gonna be a Luna picking up a kill. 2 kills going the way of No Tide. With the rest of 4FC backing up behind their tower. There's still a smoked up Bloodseeker hanging around there. He did indeed pick up the 4-staff. There we go. And there's already a Rupture up on the Shadow Demon. He gets picked off first. It wasn't the Rupture of the Shadow Demon. What am I saying? That was a wrong target. It was actually the Bloodseeker that is running away for his life right now. Illuminate, not doing anything. He's gonna be still Blomberg, running for his life. Top is gonna be picked off first though, and Blomberg's still running. Because he can. He's himself a tree. They still know that he's around there somewhere. Just need to, oh, hello. Hello. You're dead. 4-staff. Ooh, nice. Never mind. Lucent Beam. Hello, Loda. The RP hits upon Krilly, who's gonna be going down here as well. And that's gonna be a lot of heroes going down. That's gonna be 4 heroes already getting dropped down. 6 if you count the Keeper of Light and Tiny before that as well. But No Tide Hunter just continuing the same push, gonna be able to pick up their second tower of the game with that. And there we go, and it's gonna be Luna who actually is gonna skip her BKB. Loda is gonna go for Manta Staff first by the looks of it. Got himself 3100 gold. Might actually go for a for Lincolns to stop the Rupture from going through. That wouldn't be too bad. Oh, Tinies. No. No, can't do. Tiny. Yeah. See, Loda finding that funny too. That was funny. It looks funny. Hello, EGM. By EGM getting himself killed off by the Shadow Demon and not even getting helped by the Bloodseeker. As we do have a Rupture up, it doesn't matter for S4 apparently. He kills off the Shadow Demon anyway. Illuminate still hits him, but he is such a tanky hero. Doesn't really matter. Open wounds. Gonna be hitting on the side up on top, but he gets surged himself away. That's a nice friendly Krilly, even though apparently he's not our friend. Vacuum in there. Illuminate flying through. Boom. Oh, and this still chops up Aki. Silence up on loading. Yeah, give him extra damage so we can get that last hit on the tower. Good job. Good job, Bloodseeker. I mean, that's basically, you know... well, the last hit for the tower still went to Bulldog. I guess he was trying to help Loda, but still Bulldog got the last hit. Well, you know, can't have it all. Blink Dagger up on S4, so we'll be able to get those initiations going. As, by the way, at some point it was 6-1 on the kill score. Now it's 8-10, so big difference there with that fight going on in the bottom lane as we have Loda getting a Demonic Purge, but I don't think that the Shadow Demon can chase it down. Toss in. And the toss actually getting stolen by EGM helping out. It's going to be trying to pick up the Shadow Demon. They can't find him though. There's no chase apparently from Loda, who stopped running for a second there, as they're going to be seeing how the RP is going to hit upon 2. It's going to be the Tiny that tosses still someone away, but will still be going down himself. Krilly is going to be trying to run himself away. There will be another shockwave going through as well. Surge is up on there, doesn't matter, as Luna gets herself a double kill in the jungle. It's going to be a triple kill. Loda.
Die with honor.
Why can't they just fight, you know, in turns instead of all at the same time? Krilly surging himself away. Is there going to be another open wounds? Nope, there's not. There is going to be a blink again though for S4. Going to be blinking, going to be going for Krilly, and he's going to be able to pick him off. That's a team wipe over the entire map. 2 heroes picked up, and well, the 2 heroes got RP'd, got killed off. Took a bit of time. Loda showing his teammates how it's done. Just, you know, pop your ultimate and stand there and just kill them off all at once. And I mean, that was just a team fight without really getting anything in return but map control and just control over the games in general. And 4FC is just dropping behind real fast right now. We have got them 10k gold in their deficit, going in favor of No Tide, with the experience graph a bit more clear, going to also 12k gold experience, that is. Bloodseeker. I mean, he's not even doing too bad, but the thing is, what can he do better that other heroes can't? I don't think I know. Oh, he can blood seek better. There we go. Done. Okay, so Aki got himself some mana boots. He died twice, actually. Wow. There's 15 kills on No Tide Hunter. We've seen a lot of kills that just go on, but he hasn't got any assist or any kill. He has not been involved in any kills thus far. No kills. None. Nada. Bit sad. We've got the Bulldog. He's been involved in 7 out of this 15 kills though, but it's gonna be Bulldog, or sorry, S4 that should be topping everything. Yeah, he's been involved in 5. Loda, he is 802, as he just picked up a triple kill, of course. Rapture gonna be hitting up on Krilly, got stolen by EGM, and is gonna be picked up real fast. The thing about a Bloodseeker versus a Rubik is there's not that much to steal from the Bloodseeker. There's just 2 spells. Either you steal a Silence or you steal a Rapture, and both are okay to steal. Roshan gonna be taken down here by No Tide Hunter, as we see that the Ethereal Blade just helped kill off the Darkseer. Ethereal Blade up on the Luna, of course, helping her, getting some extra damage done up on the Lucent Beam. More importantly, you're gonna be locking Bloodseeker out of the fight. Like, the thing about it is, of course you do more damage with spells and stuff, but it's gonna be making sure that the Bloodseeker's not gonna be able to attack anything for a while. And that is probably the biggest thing that you can get right now. As that's the thing, that's the only thing the Bloodseeker can do basically at some point. Last hit or hit, right click. 1500 gold upon the Keeper of Light, who's you're going into dangerous territory here, or at least if you look at the map, he's not in any danger, but he is still being pretty dangerous. With him being on the all alone on one side of the map. The rest of his team is going to be fighting 4 versus 5 if he's not careful. They're all gathering up here on the top lane. No Tide Hunter as well as 4FC. And there's going to be a TP for the Keeper of Light to come here as well, as S4 is going to already sit ready with the blink. He has got an invis though, but Krilly just sees him. Actually, this nighttime, you might not actually see him. Illuminate's going to fly through. Open wounds. Oh, hello, what you doing there, Bulldog? Going to be going for top. It's going to be a already Krilly getting a Rapture up on him. Stop running, Krilly. Vacuum into Darkseer Rollo. It's still going to be a pick up. Luna getting a double kill. Buyback from the Keeper of Light, who still went down in the end. Bulldog getting him, as S4 is going to be going for the Bloodseeker. It is going to be him that gets himself back up alive, as he still gets a kill up on the Magnus, so gets himself back on the HP, and Bulldog now on the way out. Buybacks for everybody, as everybody wants to buy back. Aki is going to be taking a lot of damage. The mana leak won't be high enough level to stop Aki, but it doesn't matter. The blood-seeking ability from the Bloodseeker will be able to get him out, and he will be able to TP out with a rage up. There we go, and Magnus coming in there, and EGM, oh, Toss, hello, dead, hello, Toss again, Tiny doing what he can, Illuminate flying through, able to pick up the Rubik Steel, but Keeper of Light paid for that one. A lot of messy fights here, these 2 teams, I mean, they're just coming in continuously, looking for blood. I know, pun intended with the Bloodseeker in the game, but hey, it happens. We don't have an RP upon the Magnus, but it doesn't stop him from being annoying. Vacuum doesn't hit up on the Magnus either. Avalanche, Toss, Loda, Trouble. Doesn't have a BKB or anything like that, just have to sit here and start hitting stuff, and now he is on the run. He's gonna be going down as well. There goes the Aegis though. Still getting enough HP from the Bloodseeker, by the way. He doesn't have an Eclipse. It is gonna be an Ethereal Blade that will be able to pick up the Tiny, as we do have Blomberg, and a lot of trouble gets picked up as well. The Shrek doing that one. And S4. He's gonna be trying to help. No, he doesn't even need to help killing off Krilly, because Aki got that. This is Arena Dota, as we're gonna have Shadow Demon going down, Split Earth hits, one more last hit to do the job, Aki triple kill. So whatever I said about him not being involved in fights, he made up for that one. He is now 3-4-3-4-1. As a tier 2 falls, and there's a team wipe once again, as we have got the gold graph just going down, experience graph just going down and down and down, and no Tidehunter just pulling ahead, because nobody is here to stop them. 4FC is definitely not ready to stop them just yet. And S4 having his RP back up again and just letting us know that he has that and warning everybody with it, as we see the tower going down. We see the throne not going down. GG, go nuke next. That's the call for Curly. It is gonna be no Tidehunter that pulls ahead in this best out of 3 for the Eizo Cup March. It is gonna be them that go up on the semi-finals. I think it's gonna be up against either KP or Navi, the game that is either already finished or still going on. I'm not quite sure which one of the two. But Navi versus KP, otherwise we'll be up on Toby's stream if you still want to watch that, if it's still going on, because I don't know that. And it is gonna be one of those two teams that will be up against no Tidehunter in the semi-finals of the Eizo Cup March tomorrow, starting at 18:15. So make sure you check out that one. As for me, this was my last guess. Might be still playing some matches, might be actually doing some scrims, but I'm not quite sure. We'll maybe be... Well, we'll definitely be casting tomorrow at 1500 CT time, so 3 PM, and that's going to be the Mouse Sports versus No Tidehunter game for the Rhythmix Russian Dota 2 League. So make sure you tune in then and check that out on my stream as well as Toby's stream, as he's casting it as well, and we'll see that one. As we're just waiting for the throne to explode. If you want to support me, you can do so by checking out my site once in a while, SheeverGaming.com, where you can find all the VODs of all the games, not just mine, but every game. And you can also, at least if there's a VOD made of it, of course, that's gonna be mandatory. And also all the matches of today and tomorrow. Okay, sorry, you might want to see this, but all the games of today and tomorrow, casted by who, etc. Everything that you want to know. As yeah, that's that. Follow me on Twitter also on SheeverGaming. And we'll be jumping ourselves out of this match, and you can watch some commercials if you want to, and otherwise I wish you a good night and have a great life. Yeah. Well, the last couple of games we've been seeing were quite one-sided, unfortunately. Oh wells. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, let's jump ourselves out of this game. Stick around for commercials purposes or whatnot, and be right back.